Okay.
All right, you ready?
Rock and roll.
All right. Good morning from Wickersham Canine Ranch, and we have the lovely and talented Katie with us. Today we are going to outline her basic obedience routine so as that we can transition from handler direction to her primary handler. The very first thing I'm going to do is called the right hand box heel. We're going to work it in triplicate. What I'm looking for is for Katie to be tethered, for us to step off with our left side to tail her heel. Good. And for us to make 2 revolutions around our box heel or around our rectangle. Please note that we're going to tap and praise. Good, 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 girl. So we're going to be very deliberate. Heel. Good, 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 good. That's a good girl. Gonna go command. Good. With the target sound. 2 full revolutions. Very determined with right hand pivot. Right toe, swing left. Slow. 3, 2, 1. Rotate. Reward. We're gonna do that 3 times. It's gonna build pack membership, teach our dog to follow, put a leash in a passive position for our formal distraction training. We are with Katie. We're going to work on our second exercise. What I need to do is called a left hand box heel. What we're looking to do is solidify the fact that we can turn left in front of the dog. It's going to help our forge and frame in the proper pace and plane for our heel command. I'm going to shake it out. We'll point to my puppy. Spitting with Mr. Keith right now. You ready? Katie, heel. Stepping off with the left. 2, hard pivot, loose leash. And here we go. Good, 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 good girl. And pivot, good girl. Correction would be with the body if the dog gets bumped. Good, good, good. Heel. And this is setting us again a nice plane so the dog knows not to forge. We're in a straight line. We're gonna make our turn. Always gonna become basically 3 steps out of the 90, so we clear that big old caboose. Good girl. And we reward a dog. Again, everything we do is in triplicate. Good girl, Katie. Off her. And then shake. That's my girl. Exercise 3. We are going to work on a send away so as that we can work on a recall. This is our formal comp command with a little bit of a social component. We have the handler and the dog obviously tethered. We have a helper out to the side. We're going to send her away with the left. Ready? Katie, front.
Hey, Katie. Hi.
Note that she gets touched.
Hi.
She may even get a cookie.
Good girl. Yes, you are.
And then we're going to start our recall.
I know I dropped it.
Actually, with a correction tone. It's going to look like this. Katie, leave. And then we're going to tap our side. Good. Good. To the heel. Fantastic. 1-piece recall. What a good girl. We'll utilize this to socialize her formally in the coming weeks. Good girl. One more time for good measure. Katie, trim.
Hey, Katie. Hi. Nice to meet you. Oh, you're so pretty.
Those are Keith.
So pretty. Thank you.
Oh,
does my leg smell good? Yeah, I'm sure it does. Yes, thank you.
Then we pull her away from both the cookie and the person with Katie. Move the shoulder, leave. Little light correction. 1-piece tap. Good girl. That's a praise. Good girl. Right to a 1-piece finish. Fantastic. I can reward the dog on the back side. Good girl. All through. Good job, Katie. You are sweet. Together.
Okay.
All right, so here we are at 4. We're converting her off of a prey drive where she just chases a ball, and we're going to start to use our nose. Woo! This will allow us to get off of the cookie and onto the object of attraction. So here we are on exercise 4. We utilize our heel command. Good, 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 good girl. I'm going to give her a signal to get her to come to rest. Good girl. And I'm going to box around the dog. I'm going to step off with the right foot, move around, square in posture, and return to my dog. At that point, we get to work. That stinks. Got versified posture. I'm going to go over and around, use a blind, mark the catch, present. We're going to fire the left. Seek. Good, 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 good. Good, good, Katie, good girl. That's a good girl. That's it, my baby. And then at that point, we're just gonna lead her in. Good girl. Just like the one-piece recall. Fantastic. That's my girl. She drops it. She's now telling me she's ready to work and hurry up. You. Good. And sits. Good. Good. One time here. Across to here. Back around to here. All right, my thirsty dog. I will be my thirsty dog. Good. First of eye posture. Gonna place it. That's it. And encourage. Ready? Girl, that's it. Green. Green. Good girl. Gonna lead her in with the same exact recall posture. One piece to the heel. Good. And I'll let her chew it out. If she gets here, she can chew it for a few seconds. The only thing we can't do is drop the object and re-pick it up. All right, once she drops that object, it's completed loop. We would discourage by correcting if necessary. Good. That's how we'll build our working dog. All right, here we are. You ready?
Yep.
So we're going to work exercise number 5, and I want 2 things to occur in exercise number 5. First of which is this primary handler is going to step out and do a greeting ritual with the dog. What we're looking for is to make sure this dog does not lean in on the handler during the touch and re-entry. So with no further ado, here we go. All right, Katie, you ain't that good girl. Hey, sweetie girl, what is sweet girl? Get your eyes on. What is sweet baby? I'm going to rub that foot. That's a good girl. I'm going to encourage you to jump. But she doesn't. What is her girl? Look into that. Good. So in the event when I come back into the house that I start touching my dog and sweet talking her, if she leans in on me, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bump her and tell her off. And what I'm looking for is for the tongue to come straight out to show me that she's a sweet, submissive little girl. All right, so here we are. I'm petting, no leaning. That's exactly what I want. So next, we're going to go and work our location downstate, also called place. Good girl. We're going to use a few hand signals. Good girl. Going to reward the puppy. And then an important part. We're going to have a signal. And then my shoulders are going to round. And then I'm going to backside a signal. And what we should see is every time I flash that signal, the dog looks up. She acknowledges the signal, and her eyes would move off of it just a hair, right there. Good. Just like that. So we have her conditioned to where we can have our snack or our lunch in around 10, maybe 12 minutes. We need to run 3 set repetitions, and we always return to the dog before we enunciate. Audrey! Let her know she can get up. Good girl, Katie. That's my good girl. Oh, that's a sweet baby. Katie, I gotta get my snack. It's time for the ball game. I gotta get my snack. I'm gonna eat some wings today. Good girl. Excellent. What a good girl. Katie gets a snack. Now we could give her a bone in this area, but the first few days she needs to be on tether. So if she decides that she's gonna go hide it under your pillow in the master bedroom, we could tell her no and let her know that she is to eat her bone in her place. And again, number 1 relevancy, signal, event before we, and then signal. So we can frame the communication when the posture changes in the handling. And then we always return to the dog, and the word to get up is, good girl. That's it, Katie. All right. Let me get you, booger. Looking good. Looking good. Yes, you're looking good. You're a good baby. All right, let's go see Mr. Keith. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm good.
Friend.
Hey, how you doing?
That's a
how
good
you
girl.
doing? Oh, you want that? Oh, there you go, Katie. There you go. Thank you.
All right,
Thank
Katie, leave.
you. Almost used you. Yeah,
leave.
good girl.
Heel. I know he's you tried to get slobber on that camera. I saw you. Good girl. Good girl. Gonna send her one more time to you.
Okay.
And hopefully she get used to the old camera. Boy, she wants to put slobber on that lens. I can tell in your eyeball. Friend.
Hi, Katie. How you
That's a
doing?
good girl.
Good girl.
Ooh, they get a
Is
loving.
my shoe interesting? Yeah.
Get a loving in the cookie.
Nice
Good
to
girl.
meet you. Nice to meet
Excellent, Katykins. Katie, leave. Good baby. No. Here, it's still watching you. No. Good girl. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You're such a good baby.